Greetings, 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 brothers and sisters, greetings. First and foremost, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushai, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters are truly edified by today's word. Today is the Sabbath service. Today is the Sabbath, I should say. Today we have the Sabbath service coming out later today. What I want to do, sincere brothers and sisters, is bring you some spiritual food, some nourishments, something to clench the hungry souls by way of an appetite today. What I want to focus on today's word is, well, before I say that, let me just say this, brothers and sisters. Once again, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushai, okay? If you're able to rise to your feet today, thank the Lord, okay? If you got your bill of health, man, thank the Lord. You got a sound mind, thank the Lord. You dig? Again, today is Saturday, so-called Saturday, which we know is the Sabbath day, okay? And those who follow us on a regular basis know that the Sabbath service, we do the Sabbath service to be coming out a little later today. And what I want to speak about this morning, brothers and sisters, is I want to title this word, all doors that open for you are not meant for you to walk through them. I want you to pause for a minute and think about that. Again, the name of today's word is, all doors that open for you are not meant for you to walk through them. And again, I want you to really pause for a minute and think about the title of this word. I'm going to say it one more again, because I really want this to sink in, man, the importance of this. All doors that open for you are not meant for you to walk through them. In this life that we live, we don't even realize let's say if you're an adult, you're over 35 years old, right? Let's just say you're over 40 years old. In your lifetime, you have walked through a lot of doors. And I bet you, I'm willing to bet, most of us are not conscious of the consequences or the ramifications of certain doors we walk through. We just walk through them like second nature. But what I want you guys to focus on in this word, man, and I'm not going to be long, it's going to be brief, okay? But what I want you guys to think about is all doors, just because a door open for you is not meant for you to walk through it, okay? I understand some doors open, there's an opportunity. You've heard people say, hey, man, dog, a door, man, somebody opened the door, man, for me. I went for that. Hey, I had to go for that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You've heard that before. You know what I'm saying? Where a door of opportunity opened for you and you took it, or you went for it. Then come to find out, man, that door of opportunity didn't work out for you. So that's why, as spiritual law abiding citizens, man, we have to start listening to what the Lord tells us and start looking at where the Lord is pointing for us. And if you don't have that special skill set, you'll be walking through some doors that you shouldn't be walking through. I'm guilty of it as well. So I'm not sitting here telling you guys I got it all together or had it all together. Okay? All doors that open for you are not meant for you to walk through them. Let me say it to you this way. Just because there's a knock on your door does not mean you have to answer it. Just because there's a knock on your door does not mean you have to answer it. Somebody knock on your door. What we usually do, say, who is it? If somebody knock on your door, you ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to answer it. You ain't got to say nothing. Let them be. Okay, you don't, just because somebody knock on your door don't mean you have to answer it, brothers and sisters. Whether you know the person at the door or not, you don't have to answer it. You know, just because a door opened for you does not mean you have to walk through that door. You never know what's on the other end of a door that you walk in once it closes. You dig? You never know what's on the other end of a door when it closes. I need you guys to please understand that. Okay? Something else I want you guys to understand. When the door opens for you, okay, it's unlocked. But when it's closed, that door is locked behind you. And now you're subject to what's behind that door. Imagine if it's Satan behind that door. Spiritually, you ain't got a chance. Imagine if it's a murderer behind that door. You ain't got a chance. Imagine if it's a rapist or a monster behind that door. You ain't got a chance. You're cooked. Well done. You cooked, B. I got a couple of scriptures I'm going to come out with, but I just want to drive this point home so you guys understand what time it is, okay? All doors that open for you are not meant for you to walk through them. Just because there's a knock on the door doesn't mean you have to answer it. Okay? When a door opens for you, it doesn't mean you walk through that door. Why? Because certain doors you walk through, certain open doors you walk through, you never know what's on the end of that door when it closes. Now, in John 10, verse 9, and it reads, I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved and will go in and out and find pasture. See that? That's cold-blooded right there, man. Yahushua is our gate. He's our navigation system. Okay? That's where we find our safety. That's also our path to salvation. What's my point? So when you look at Yahushua as that door, oh, you can walk through that door and you in good hands. You see? But if you're not a spiritual person and the spirit of Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, is not on you, you got to be very careful when you approach a door, because you don't know what's on the other end. But as we get ready to close out, I want you to think about this. See, when the Lord is dealing with you, when the Lord bestows favor and mercy on you, and you one of the Lord's favorites, or if the Lord is just being kind to you, being favorable to you, being gracious to you, he's going to be that door for you. He's going to be that door you enter in, where you'll be saved, where you'll be able to go out and find pasture and get on the right path to salvation. But if you don't got that on your side, you better be careful when you walk through that door. Every open door ain't meant for you to walk through it. And ultimately, we know the Lord has control over the open and closed doors. We understand that. But again, depending on what position you is in life, and depending on the Lord's will for you, even though he opens and controls these doors, he may allow you to open through a door and allow that door to close, and allow you to be subject to what's behind that door, as a way for you to get your mind right, as a way for you to learn, as a way for you to start yielding to him and trusting in him. And then when you go through these doors, you ain't got to worry about who's on the other end when it closes. Isaiah 22:22 reads, "And I will place on his shoulder the key of the house of David. He shall open, and none shall shut. And he shall shut, and none shall open." You see that? So, just food for thought, man. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man, we're truly edified by this word. Again, man, as we already close out, remember, all doors that open for you are not meant for you to walk through them. Just because there's a knock on your door does not mean you have to answer it. And again, just because a door open for you does not mean you have to walk through it. Why? You never know what's on the other end of that door when it closes. And you got to keep in mind, when that door open for you, it's unlocked. But when that door closes, it's locked behind you, and you are subject to what's behind that door. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were truly edified by this word. And we give all praises, glory, and honor to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. Stay tuned. The Sabbath service is on the way. And I hope y'all are truly edified, man. Stay blessed. Word.